Hello everyone, my name is Muir, and this is Starsector, Big Ship Energy. So last time we were going to go drop off some fuel at Umbra and then go to Chalcedon to drop off some marines and some supplies. So this hegemony guy who thinks he can catch us, he is sorely mistaken. So let's go ahead and make our way to Umbra and then to Chalcedon. So let's go. So when did you guys find Starsector? The very first time you ever played it? Was it Seth Siege's video that you saw? You know the guy. Hey people, Seth here. So is it him who introduced you to this game, or is it somebody else? And if it was him, what did you like about his video? Are you using that CD key that he offered? So, let's see. But, I mean, if you are using CD key, did you buy the game after you played it enough? You decided that you liked it? I hope so. Oh, nice. Essentially rapid fire capital size slack the Devastator was developed for Domain Armada using. Okay. This is just for capital ships to be able to wipe out fighters quickly. It's good to see that there is at least a hard counter for fighter spam. Okay, so let's now sneak our way out of Visconia space and out to Chalcedon. And we'll probably pick up another freighter at some point, and another phase frigate, just so we're able to do some cool stuff there. So let's exit to hyperspace, and let's make our way to Chalcedon. Now we might actually just be big enough for Chalcedon to ignore us. I'm not entirely certain. It'd be nice, but yeah, you can't really count on that. Let's turn off that transponder, and if they attack us, we'll probably be able to take them out. But I prefer to, save the money required to do so. So we'll probably keep just 20 supplies. And we seem to have made a profit, so that's good at least. Here they will sell them for, a good amount. But what do they sell? So they want drugs, they want organs. Almost everything else is sold at a bad price. So, okay. Well, the antimatter blasters we'll take. I'm just curious as to how well they'll work out, because last time we were talking about it. So, let's go in here. Let's take the phase frigate. We should really just be in the front over here. And let's actually just give him antimatter blasters to see what happens. So, we're going to need to drop some stuff, I think. So, antimatter blaster, and I think we're going to hold shift and just place more. So want as much in the way of capacitors as we can get, and this is probably just a big glass cannon now. So it costs 15,000 pucks to shoot. And just does a humongous amount of damage. So that's good. We don't have anything like expanded magazines, so we can't get even more out of it. Right, so let's go here, I'm actually just going to put all of them on the same targeting here. And, okay, and I'm going to have them Yeah, gonna have them alternating. Okay, so that seems good right now. So let's go to Majek, where we can go and buy some supplies. Then after that, we'll have to really wait for a system bounty to come up. But once one does, we can start being pretty dangerous, going and killing the enemy, doing our thing. I see someone wants path. I see someone likes transplutonics. Was it 70? That's 70 units for 2,000 for 28,000. Not the worst. So here, yeah, we'll buy all the supplies we can carry. We could always just carry them back to Chalcedon and get, more. And can we buy Marines for cheaper? Yeah, we can. So we're just going to make our way back to Chalcedon then, so we can sell more stuff to them and make more money. What ships do they have for sale? Any phase frigates? Doesn't look like it there. Have 2 omens. I don't know how great those are. They seem to have lots of upgrades. So, enemy missiles, weapons, engines within range, mostly negated by shields. Okay, lightning arcs. Cool. Okay, so the Omen is great point defense, basically, and can EMP other ships, I think. So that's good. Let's make our way back to Chalcedon and make a decent amount of money so we can afford more phase ships and get into more scrapes. So away we go into the great beyond. And let's see. As far as I can tell, we're big enough to where they won't attack us. That I could just be proven wrong immediately. Doesn't look like it. Let's go to the black market. Let's sell. Let's sell Marines and let's sell 80 or so supplies. And we made a small profit. Small profit is better than no profit. Cool. So I guess back to Majek. Well, there weren't any more supplies at Majek. So Asher to get more supplies. Yeah, it'd have to be Asher. And the Ludic Church. Okay, well, let's do that. To Canaan we go. Canaan. And Asher. Off we go. So what do you guys like about Starsector? When did you... yeah. I think I already asked that in this episode. So... What is your favorite ship loadout? Do you guys like using lots of phase ships? Do you not like using lots of phase ships? What do you enjoy playing in the game? And more importantly, why do you enjoy playing that specific little style? Okay, what ships do we have here to buy? Don't have any phase ships on the white market. On the black market, they have shades, which are pretty nice, I suppose. So, EMP emitter, lightning arcs out, knocks out enemy weapons, engines within range. Okay, so there's the phase. Available. So I'm assuming that phase ships were in the second AI war. So I'm assuming that means that the whatever the AI war is, they were using a lot of. Yeah, I'm assuming that they were busy just going and attacking the enemy, doing a lot of damage, and being used by the AI, I assume. Oh, there's nothing here that we want. So we bought a lot of supplies. We could sell them again at Chalcedon to make even more money, but we have this nice system down through here that we're going to go to. So that is at Morath. Off we go. What about Borat Mimas? Borat Mimas. Oh, that's Boral Mimas, not hello, my name is Borat. You're way out there, so I can stay out there. Alright, well, off we go. So we don't have the Borat coming. We don't have the Boral coming after us. By the way, if you guys haven't seen that movie is great. It might be a little too old for you, like in terms of how old you have to be to find it hilarious. But trust me, it's pretty good stuff once you dig into it. Alright, so to this system bounty we go. So we are currently at this port station. So let's go over there and see what we can find. Because we can't afford a lot of stuff right now. So what do they have for ships that we can buy from them? Not a whole lot. There is this Gemini phase frigate. What do they do? Flare launcher. Okay. Ancient phase prototype rig was never intended for mass production. Yet someone managed to extract reverse engineered blueprints from the firmware of a nanoforge. Resulting skeleton of hull was given standard armor claddings, the merest nod of life support module, as many missiles as can be crammed into the remaining voids. Okay, so not great. And it seems like it is the weakest of the void ships, of the phase ships. We'll pass on it for now. Yeah, we'll pass on it for now. We'll go see what is available over here. Okay, so what about this? We have a Tempest, we have something else. We don't have any other afflictors. So we're going to go ahead and pass on that. And we will instead see what we can buy here. Anything that we care about. Okay, interesting. Makeshift shield generator. It'd be pretty funny if you could put that on phase ships. I don't know how well it would work, but it'd be pretty interesting, I suppose. What is that? Cyclone Reaper. Okay. Okay, so there are supposedly pirates here. So let's try to go find some. So we can get in fights. What's that? Okay, it's the shade. So someone just came in. Looks like they want to go, so let's go. Alright, let's move to engage and let's try to kill them. Okay, so we're probably going to try and kill this hound. Seems I can target it. And I have no idea how this is going to work. If this will be hilarious or, you know, bad or something or what have you. Oh, come now. Well, I definitely have to do a hit and run tactic with this. So let's see if I can. Okay, well that's not bad. Wait, why couldn't I fire? Do I have too much flux on me? There's no way I've used all my shots. Excellent, okay. Come on, like, someone fired fucking things. Oh, I see, they have this nice long cooldown. Got it. Cool. Well, that's done. Let's go over here and kill him next. So we will go and murder this person next. Those harpoons be scary. Okay, so who's next? These two, and they're just chasing that guy down. So, yeah, let's go do it. Suppose I'll race over there and help them out. Or not. Okay, but yeah, those harpoons are actually super dangerous. I was not expecting that. Well, I mean, I knew the harpoons were dangerous, but exactly how much damage they would do to my hull. How they would just go straight through the armor and do damage to the hull. But okay, that makes sense. Lesson learned, I suppose. We probably shouldn't come anywhere near the enemy, as damaged as we are, but you know, we make bad decisions all the time. Why should we stop now? Oh yeah, we're not coming out when he's facing us. No way. Oof. I think that was going to be death but hit. So... okay, we got it. Oh, we didn't use our special again. Okay, so we'll consider ship recovery. We consider that we don't want it. So... killed a bunch of them. we're going to eject these metals, and we're going to try and make our way back to friendly grounds. Make our way back over here to paraships. Let's sell the stuff we don't want. And let's so we know how those work. Let's actually see what happens when we switch over. I'm gonna call this antimatter. I'm gonna put that over here just so I can do it quickly. Now let's change these to annihilator rockets. Doesn't seem like it would be. Oh, okay. There can't be antimatter rockets there. Okay. Well, we can't do the annihilators, so we'll just go with this. Okay. So we have used a decent number of supplies. When we killed those guys, so we made some money off of that. And now the stuff we left is still out here, I think. So no one has picked it up. Yeah, we'll take it. What was over here? That kite shuttle. So we don't want it. We'll break it down for recovery, and then we will go and trade again to just sell off the stuff we don't want. Alright, so I mean this seems more exciting to play, so that's good at least. So what about our other ships? How are they doing? So this has those. Cool. Alright. So we could give him the annihilator rockets and he would be a bit more dangerous in a lot of regards, especially if he overwhelms an enemy. So we're going to do that instead, so we can at least use the rockets. As for this one, instead of a salamander, we're going to give it another swarmer so it can at least take on enemy fighters. And then we will bump up its capacitors a little bit. But okay, that's us. And there's nothing that we want here, right? Not so much. Okay, so let's keep looking for enemies to fight. So the only other point is out here. So, what enemy ships over near that point? Looks like there has been some fighting out here. And it looks like some enemies are... Looks like some enemy fleets are currently duking it out. So we will do some quick salvaging there. And what is over here? A wayfarer. Cool. So let's go grab these, grab this, and let's make our way to the Tritachyon station so we can sell some things. So that's a power trade convoy. They're pretty beefy and scary. Wouldn't want to mess with them right now. But let's go and sell, and then we'll probably jump in on that fight because why not? Okay, and we have lots of heavy machinery. So we should consider picking up a frigate or freighter of some sort. What can we get? There's no freighters here for us to pick up. No, aside from combat freighters, which we don't want. Let's go jump in on this battle over here. Oh, nice. I assume they're really beefy. So let's join the battle. Let's deploy our ships. Let's hopefully not him die immediately. Is that a phrase? That's a it's a phase ship, I think. A phase destroyer, maybe? No. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go and zip over there and murderize somebody. Hey. Well, I need to move before I get killed. Okay, so I know that drone tender will be kind of annoying, so I'm gonna go murder it. Let's leave. And let's vent. Okay, so we would want to get to this wolf and kill it. Let's go ahead and vent the hard flux that we have. Alright, so pretty dangerous, all things considered. So I think these hounds only have shields in the front. So that is good for us. It means we can keep a bunch of these guys busy and kill their friends. I do like how the soft flux still goes when we are phased. So did we actually make any damage on this guy? No. But I'm going to go ahead and help them deal a bunch of damage to this mule. Alright. Yeah, I think that's the ship where time is sped up around it, but it has shields, so it's probably the improved version of a phase ship, if anything. Ah. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way away from the enemy so we can phase again. Let's kill this shuttle. So we're gonna wait for the cooldown to burn. Vent. And we're gonna come back around. And try to kill him. Well, you're evidently very bad at aiming. So what about him? He's dead. The shuttle is left. And I mean, if I could hit it with 2 antimatter blasts, I would take it out. There we go. Okay. Great. So they're all gone. Let's... We could join the pursuit. Who's left? Just Drams? Nah, I'll do it. With just my 1 phase frigate. Because I can move really fast. And so, yeah, so this ship, I think it's the same thing as this, except it doesn't phase out, it has shields instead. So that's kind of nice, I suppose. And Mr. Wolf, I have bad news. You're not going to make it. What is this, a civilian ship? Yeah, I think so. And that is that. Alright, well, big, as I said, phase ships built like this are just amazing. So, at least right now they're amazing. Okay, so we are super overloaded. Let's go sell stuff. As we slowly limp our way over there. Right, well, let's eject until we have enough, I suppose. We have a lot. It's a bit of an understatement of the century, I suppose. But, okay. Let's make our way over there. And repair a ship, sell some stuff. Yeah, I mean, we got it for free, so let's sell it. Looks like we have more stuff for sale. Maybe. Maybe not. So, let's go pick up what we dropped. So what can we take? Is the question. If we take that, we will burn our supplies very quickly. But we'll be able to sell it for a decent amount. Probably not, you know, worth this amount though. So now we are going to be out of supplies, so all our ships are taking damage. And we're going to just sell all this stuff. Okay. Now we're going to need supplies, which you can get here for cheap, but we're only going to want like maybe 10 supplies. Well, our ships are kind of not in a good way right now, because they're all repairing. I can't tell if it was worth it or not to do that, so I don't know. 1 hit points, shield damage. Better top speed, I like that. So we get more combat readiness, which would allow us to survive for a bit longer, but hit points, weapon damage. I think I'm going to go with this so we can max out. Well, we won't max it out, but we'll get more weapon damage sooner, which I would like. Let's also just sell off some fuel as well. Yeah, we just gotta do it so we can get our costs down, I suppose. Let's buy an extra, say, 20 supplies. And, like, I don't think it's gonna be worth it to ferry all this stuff back and forth. But, you know, it just is what it is, I suppose. And if we do it to where we don't take too much, then we can do it for cheap. That'll take a little bit longer. But ultimately, I think it'll be better for us. I'd really just like a freighter so I can carry more stuff instead of what we're doing right now. Huh? Oh, damn it. You know what? Screw that. Let's just take it all. So we don't have to worry about it. And we can just be done with it. After we spend fuel getting the thing in orbit. A stable orbit for, I don't know, half a year. So, let's sell this. I mean, at least it paid, I guess, for the fuel for the supplies we used. Right, so we're gonna get 32 supplies. They don't have any freighters for us to buy yet. These non-combat freighters. So let's see if we can find any other pirates. Traveling to Muir. Probably an independent. Here, privateer that's patrolling. Prospector. Right, so there's 9 days left on this bounty. Right? Yeah, nice with it. So we paid a little bit of money. Nothing awful, nothing amazing. Can we buy a dedicated freighter? We can. We can buy a Buffalo over there. So we will just do that. So now our capacity is 435. Cool. I'm supposing the Nebula would be about the same class, so we'll buy one of those as well. So now we have a pretty decent amount of everything we could need. Let's repair our ships. And we should go stock up on supplies over at the franchise port. Oh, well, that's not good. Let's go back to Muir. Let's buy the crew that we need to crew our ships at a premium, unfortunately. And, okay, now, well, how much does it cost here? About the same. Let's buy up to around 100 or so. Nice. Okay. So we have everything that we need. I guess this has been a failed pirate raid on them. That's all the way down there, so we might as well see what we can do. Is there anybody near us? Sort of. Not really. Okay, so we could go and buy 220 supply, effectively, and sell that on Chalcedon. So we hit up Nova Maxos and then Asher. We should be able to get to Chalcedon with quite a bunch of supplies. So we're going to do that. Let's go to Nova Maxos, then Asher, and we will try to make a ton of supplies. Alternatively, we could go to Kaiseron, then Nova Maxos, then so forth. So let's go to Kaiseron and Thule, because it's right there. If we can buy a ton from them, then we probably should. And away we go. Kaiseron. Now it looks like we need to give some of our ships some slight upgrades so that they're a bit faster and can keep up. So we're going to buy all the supplies we can afford. So we can't make the difference by selling these, so we're gonna unbuy until we are maxed out. We're gonna go over here, we're gonna look at what our ships are. Their max speed is probably below things. So unfortunately it's not on that menu, so what's your max speed? 8. And your max speed is 8. These are painted red so they go faster. And okay, cool. Let's refit. Let's apply red paint to these with military subsystems. Let's not do that yet. Let's do that at Chalcedon because they have cheap crew there. He's like, hey, you didn't pay the tariff. Get back here, criminal scum. He's just jealous of our big ship energy. That's not good. Let's stay away from that. Keep that transponder off. Sneak over to Chalcedon and let's see how much money we can make. So we can sell about 400 supplies. Yeah, 425 sounds fine. Like that, we made a lot of money. What do we? Is there anything here that we would want? Yeah, there's an afflictor, but it's all jacked up. Okay, so let's refit. Let's militarize these subsystems so it goes slightly faster. And I think that we want thus far. Okay, so not too worried about those. Let's go to refit. Let's auto fit this. What is standard? Auxiliary thrusters and those things. So we will just militarize subsystems then and call that standard. Collect standard red. And there we go. This one also goes kind of slow, but what can we do here with an auto fit? So there's no modifications, so we'll have to do that. And then we can militarize their subsystems, and we're good so far. Now let's max out on crew. Cool. So we have all the people now. And we'll be able to sell a bunch of those at Jungala and Cordovas for a hefty profit. Okay, what else? So we can take food. We could sell food at Epiphany for almost 3 times the price. So we might as well. And fuel, they want fuel, so they're not going to sell that to us. So, Epiphany. Let's go there. And sell. Now, stay away from me, you douchebag. I don't want to have to kill you. That would create problems for me. We should probably go to Canaan first, but no, we can't because we have too many supplies on us. So we have to go to Epiphany first. We'll keep our transponder off, and we will make our way over to Epiphany. Or some turd will tell us that we have to pay them a tithe or else, and we will tell them no and laugh at them, and then murder them. It would be great. Well, we're in international waters, right? There is no murder here. So to Asher we go. And are there any bounties on Arcadia? And the other bounty options are really far away, so we're not going to go with those. Well, I don't know what those are, so I'm going to avoid. So we have our next character point. I actually want to rush that extra damage, so we're gonna do that. Let's turn a transponder on as we jump in so we don't end up with any major problems. And let's buy all the supplies that we can carry or that they offer. So, Chalcedon and Epiphany will buy the same amount for about the same amount of money. So we're not going to bother with that. As for fuel, we have enough fuel to be able to get to Nachateca, so why would we bother? There was something that was wanted. What is Chalcedon? Oh well, they like their drugs, don't they? Let's buy drugs and then double or triple the price that we give them that they'll buy it for. It'll be great. Okay, so as for ships, do they have any phase frigates that we can buy? They do. We can't afford any of them because we're doing trades. But we know we can go back and get 2 phase frigates, which is nice. So from what you guys have seen, does this, how I'm using these phase frigates, seem to be pretty standard? Athletic path fleets maneuvers you. What do you want? No, I'm not paying you anything. Okay, we're just going to kill them. We're going to do what we always do, and murder every one of them. Let's see. Let's kill this one. Oof, there goes that torpedo. Holy shit, that would have killed us, I think. our guns are down. Oh yeah, go ahead, turn around. Turn around and face me. Excellent work. He knows he can't turn around because if he does, I'll kill him. Ah! Agile little bugger. Oh man, if he started venting, he'd be so easy to go. The moment I realized I could just move through them, that was when this became a lot easier. Now that he can't steer, he's dead. So next up is going to be him. Because the fighter there, it blew its load when it fired that torpedo, so it doesn't have anything left. They're trying to run away. I can't let them leave. Sorry, bruv. You've got to die! And it's going to be really fun killing ya. So bad at hitting them. All I really need to do is just, like, be on this side of him and not let him go. That's all I really have to do, is just stop him from leaving. Okay, can't even hit stationary objects. Okay, well, I could use their supplies. Am I willing to trade their supplies for? I could use their fuel as well. I don't think I want any of their weapons or their metal. But what if I temporarily eject these while my ships all repair and they get that extra damage? So how are we looking? We seem to be fine. Let's go and pick up these again. Now their ships are repaired. And now that we have a bunch of supplies again, who wants them? Epiphany wants them, but not for a good price. And up here, no one's really buying these for a great price. Okay. So, and are there any bounties? Yeah, Mysore, there's a bounty again. So we will head back over. Actually, we're gonna buy those two. Oh, that's right. We're going to El Geber to sell. We're going to Epiphany to sell drugs. That's right. That's what we're doing. I think. Yes. Then we'll come back and we'll buy a phase ship or two. Oh, really? Well, I will take that trade offer. I will take both those trade offers. And now go make a ton of money. Was his name Gangster? So what's your occupation? Gangster. Oh, interesting. Okay, expanded missile racks and converted hangar. We don't want either of those. All right. What is that? Proximity charge launcher. It's primarily anti-fighter, but okay. I mean, I assume it causes a big boom, right? So these low velocity proximity charges with an impressive blast radius. It's fires, but also effective against armored targets. Okay. Well, I mean, not something I'm super interested in for this playthrough. So let's go back to Asher and let's pick up those other two phase ships. As this guy decides he wants to commit suicide, so let's kill him. He decides that he wants to do all the blackmail and the required tithing, or else. So I guess we're not coming back to Epiphany for a little bit. I like how he just wasted his special. To go through him. It's not something you hear every day. Okay, and still haven't used our special all that much. We do need a target, I believe, to use it. So let's go ahead and make our way over there while our allies continue fighting him. Then I'll see if I can do something silly or stupid or funny. I'm going to try and use my special, and then can I use my special while phased is a question. No. But I can use it and then shoot him in the back. Of course I was too close. So, any ships that we want? No. We will pick through the wreckage. And continue on our merry way. So, one of our officers has leveled up. So let's see what they can get. So defensive systems. The reason I'm trying to keep everything below rank 3 is because generally the game likes to give you options that you've already taken, and so as a result you end up with characters who have multiple ranks in the same thing, which is just really painful. So yeah, we don't want to do that. So phase ships. They had 2 phase ships here I could buy. Ah, we still have them. Excellent. So the afflictors seem to be really good. The shades seem to be alright. Okay, well let's go with two afflictors. We can now sell the wolf. After we strip it, we can strip the shuttle as well. This other afflictor over here, that is going to be commanded by him. And so we're going to go ahead and either scuttle or sell these. So we would need, he sells for more, and he will sell for more. Right. So, what can he get? Weapons rise. Okay, well the game definitely has an idea of how to use these. Let's not do that though. So we can put the 3 burst PDs on this one. And we like the hardened systems because we get to last longer. And we push the capacitors as high as they can and everything else. Cool. So that one's set up. This one, we want something that allows us to do a lot of damage very quickly. All at once. And then have a nice cooldown after it. I don't see anything that's amazing that we're interested in. I mean, we could put like three ion cannons on it. That's not going to be good damage though. It's less than it's like getting hit by a single mortar. Huh. Yeah, I don't know on this one. We'll have to... I mean, we'll outfit him just with what we've got, what the game thinks he should have. I mean, the AFOS tend to do a little bit better. He can slip around to their back, shoot them in the back with the torpedo, and kill them. So that's good. I don't think we will stick with that, though, because he has no longevity. But, you know, it is what it is. So, what can we max out on? We max out on those. We have too much crew now. So we're going to sell some crew. And now, let's go ahead and make our way to... I don't know. We'll see. That'll be next time, though. Alright guys, well, leave a comment below, tell me what you think of the playthrough so far. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, tell me what you do different. Like the video, subscribe, ring that bell, share with your friends. And we have 3 phase ships now, so we're going to find out how the phase ship army works. If it works amazingly, if it works horrifically, but we'll see either way. Oh, we like that. Alright, so I will see you guys next time. Bye.